Good morning. We're off to Kerala in India from Melbourne. So we've got a 75-year-old lady with an MCA infarct, clot retrieval. Unfortunately, she had hemorrhagic transformation, so she's had a clot that was retrieved, and she had a bleed polyps in that procedure. That she's now week 12, and so it's been a significant delay in her recovery. She wasn't engaged in physiotherapy, and she was a bit agitated and screaming, and non-English speaking background made it quite difficult. We were of the view that she had some pain, spasms, and so she was increased or commenced on baclofen, and then also increased her dose of pregabalin. That has settled her down. She's now engaging in physiotherapy. She's now got good pain control, and she's had good rest at night, and she's actually ready to fly now. So after 12 weeks, she's going home, and this will be her story. So just an update on our flight. We're about 40 minutes out from landing in Singapore. As we're pushing back out of Melbourne, she became a bit agitated. She was discomfort and having muscle spasms, I suspect. We gave her the olanzapine wafer for fast action because we're taxiing and we needed to take off, and she was being a bit disruptive. And that held her until after takeoff, and then we gave some endone and some paracetamol, which didn't really change the situation for her. She was just discomfort. We put her in a reclining position, and that didn't work as well. So we ended up giving her some baclofen and diazepam to help get on top of that muscle spasm, and that still wasn't working, so we ended up giving her olanzapine twice. And now she's had about 2.5 hours sleep, and she's a lot more comfortable. So she's a larger lady needing high dosage to keep her comfortable. So that's our story, landing off now. So just a quick update. It's taken us an hour to get some medication for her to agree to take some oral medication. And then the effect of it's taken another hour, so we've given her 5 milligrams of diazepam, 5 milligrams of endone, some more paracetamol, and some 1 milligram of lorazepam, and taken her out for a wander in the airport. And now we've finally got a compliant patient who was delirious before, over fatigued, and unable to stop yelling in the lounge here, which was putting at risk the mission. And it's really taken a whole hour to 2 hours to ramp it up to the point that we've got some sedation on her, and she's ready for the next flight. We're boarding in about an hour for now. We'll be off flying. So yeah, there's not a lot of wiggle room, trying to get these clients ready for the next phase. And if they fight it, it takes really a lot of effort trying to convince them to be compliant. Anyhow, challenges. Well, okay, so we're in Cochin, Kerala, India, and the ambulance is just loading in the background there. So she's had a fair bit in Singapore, and we had a good flight. She slept the whole way. She needed to, but overall in the last 15 to 17 hours, she's had a fair bit of Tarjan, endone, diazepam, lorazepam, and 1 dose of olanzapine for that takeoff. Totals were all within the therapeutic limits, but the cumulative effect of all those 5 different drugs is that she's quite sleepy now. Look, she's arousable when I do some central chest stimulus, and her eyes are reactive, and she's moving her arms where she could withdraw into pain, but she's very sleepy, and she's going to wear that off over the next few hours. We'll follow the family tomorrow and get a bit of an update in the next couple of days. But look, she made it. It wasn't ideal. We don't like to over-sedate them, but we didn't have a choice there. She was combative and really fighting it. So bite my finger and a few other things. So this is the challenges with essentially brain injury patients and trying to get them flying home long distances. So that's our update to India. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye for now.